So, welcome, family. Thank you for coming back. This is your girl, Divine Star to See. And I'm here, not quite sure what's going on. I guess this is going on right now. I'm drinking woman. I have been sitting here in contemplation of what we are going to go through this week and asking Spirit to kind of help. And it's just like, well, I don't know what it's going to be, and it seems like stuff keeps switching up, so I'm just going to turn this video on and see what comes through. So we're asking the Spirit of Truth to come in the room now. Got some nice music going. Gotta change it up a little bit. We want to get what's going to happen with us for the week. I hope last week was good for you. I hope that you were able to not only let go of some things, but get grounded in your new path of Emperor, Empress. All my families in the building, y'all representing. We understand we're about to go into a new energy this week, and so as the Empress and the Emperor, we want to look and see exactly how we're going to show up. Is there anything that we need to concern ourselves with? So I like to keep my decks separated. The major and the minor arcanas. I'm gonna have to look at these because I don't think I separated these back out. So I apologize, y'all. So you look. I am definitely not prepared. I apologize, y'all. We're gonna get this together. You're playing the cards together with me. Playing with the cards. Did you all have a good week this week? I know I did. I got to go out in the front yard and clean up and start planting what plants, flowers, bushes, and things of that nature I'm going to put into the yard for the new season. We've got summer coming up. Here we go, guys. Thank you so much for your patience while I did that. We're going to look and see, and I'll probably cut that piece out since now I got a big piece of it. But I'm going to go ahead with the, hopefully I have them all. Let me just make sure. I don't want to, ooh, I'll jump on out there. Let's see what they have to say. So I'm here and put them all together because I don't feel good about this right now. I want to know how you guys are showing up, and we're going to put all these together and see how you're showing up. And we're just going to get the clarification and go over it. I have to apologize to y'all. I'm still new to this Emperor energy myself. And so I will ask for your patience as I continue to work through this process of just following my intuition, giving you all the messages that I believe Spirit wants for us to know right now as to how to move in these times, how to make sure that we're protected, and most importantly, the fact that we're actually in a space where we're most aligned with our higher selves. We have gone through processes that brought us into a reality of kind of like taking responsibility for ourselves, right? And so as we do that, we find that we're taking responsibility on all levels of our life, and we need to be able to show up. Look at this judgment coming up in here again. Okay, so it looks like we have a Queen of Swords, and we also have the Magician showing up in the Judgment. So let's see if I can get some clarification on that. Do I want to clarify it, or how do I feel about this right now? See, this is you know, the temple path. So let's see what we have going on here. Now the Queen of Swords, she is definitely about her structural realm. She has no play and she has no, as they say, bucks to give. I cuss y'all, so if y'all don't like it, go ahead and hit that Xbox, wherever it is on your screen now, because I do get it in. We do see that the magician is here, so somehow the magician is working together with the swords in order to come up with some type of judgment. This is what I'm thinking this balance is supposed to be this week. We still got judgment coming through, so let's see if we can get some extra on that. And this is my, I just want to see if I can open up this judgment a little bit. Spirit Tree, can you tell me what type of judgment is actually coming that would cause, what are you trying to say here? What is it that the family needs to know about this week coming up? You know, it's a full moon coming. We've got a lot of strong energies rolling in. So we want to do our best. I believe we're coming up Leo, Libra, Scorpio. I think we're pulling a moon Scorpio. So let's see. It's kind of tough right now trying to figure this thing out. That's all right. So we're still with the sports, and this is the 7. Okay, so it says that we need to plan a little bit more, do a little bit more research. In what area do we need to do a little bit more research as it relates to what? So it looks like we need to be looking out for people in the specific area of our desires. So we know we want to manifest what's most important to it, not only us, but also to our generations going forward and our descendants, right? We want to start creating the wealth and making sure the resources are here going forward. That would be like, of course, your 3D arena, but that's what I'm getting here when I feel this here. Traditional viewpoints, seek mentors, like-minded friends, organizations, spiritual organizations. It's like saying, yes, we've got this energy, but there's something that you need to pull out this week. Some type of, some part of your magician. It looks like everything is here. It's just like, go back to the toolbox. Go back to the toolbox, because when we look at what it is that you're currently trying to, which is the balance between the two worlds. Yeah, this here provision is being given to you in order to make the course correction before it goes a different direction. Thank you. Was there anything else you wanted to say out of here? So that's what we're looking at here. Let's go back to the toolbox. Go back to the toolbox. Yes, go back to the toolbox. So who do we go to from there? Because, okay, let's go over here. But what is it that we really, what's the toolbox that we're missing? Okay. Now these I have separated because these I'm using for white, not white, but for Wheel of Fortune Wednesdays, I've taken a queen, and I'll probably go ahead and grab the king out too now that I see this is where it's going. And actually, you know what? I've got 2 of the 4 parts of the tarot. I've got the swords and I've got the wands. And when we're talking about going back to the drawing board, we're looking at what is it that we need to use this week? How does the Emperor and the Empress need to express themselves in perfect harmony? Then we're talking about it from the Queen of Swords point of view and the Magician. It takes a couple of minutes for the message to come through. I'm so sorry. I'm looking. I'm being open. Thank you. So this is what we're going with this week, and we have our wands deck And we also have our swords deck, and they're in my hands in this way, so I'm going to use them to see what tools it is that we need to, what plans that we need to revise, what tools it is that we need to have in our toolbox that we don't currently have. What is it that is over here in the wands, or in the Queen of Wands, that we need to sharpen in order to be the best, the Empress that we need to be this week. Thank you, Spirit of Truth, for showing me exactly how you want me to break this down. I'm a free moral agent, which means that I don't necessarily follow the same. I'll go one from the top and the bottom. Thank you. I don't necessarily go from the same form. So when we talk about how the messages come through, they just kind of, whatever I feel I need to do to get the message out is what I'm going to do. So in this case, what I have here is the Princess of Wands and the Four of Wands, which is Shining Flame. Now the Wands is like this, that would be like more of a teenager type of passion, but understanding that she is royalty. It's like a mature teenager, because she's a princess, so she understands what her worth is, she understands who she is, she understands her power, but not necessarily in all the ways, little ones get, the little girls they get, but it's a perfected work that we're looking at, because the Four Wands is here as well. So we'll be looking at pulling these pieces out. Maybe in this particular, what we have here is just more of take a lighthearted approach to your passions. Yes, your passions are deep. Yes, your passions are perfected. However, when you pull those together with the wands, you have to make sure that it's actually in the balance in order for the Empress to exact the orders that are necessary. See, she gonna do what she got to do, because she, that will be done in that case, right? However, this is how it's showing up this week with the energies that are around us, the moon that's coming in. This is what we're balancing. So let's go on over here. So I hope that's coming out clear for y'all. And if it's not, please let me know. Check me out in the comments. Add your comments if this belongs to you, this reading talks to you, speaks to you. If you see yourself going in a forward direction, and I am specifically speaking to those people who are closely knitted to the experience that I've had over my lifetime, right? A few lifetimes, if it needs to go back that way. But you all know who you are, and you know that you've gone through the processes, and you see the Emperor and the Empress, and you've done the work, and you're ready to push forward, and now you're ready to manifest that same type of experience in your life. Then this is who I'm talking about. Look at this on the sword side. We want to bring the Knight of Swords in, which is the Lord of the Winds and Breezes. And one from the bottom is the Ten of Swords, the Lord of Ruin. So we're gonna have to do some transmuting. We're gonna have to do a little bit of transmuting with this, with the logical side. We're gonna have to come together with the Magician. Come together with the swords and say, okay, we surrender to this process, and we're gonna do what's necessary. Here come my goddesses saying they want to speak. I don't know who's still in with us this week. And Michael, I know Michael's around here too. Y'all, let me see if he's still in frame. I'm so sorry. You are, look at that. Oh, isn't this a beautiful thing? So this week is going to be a good week. I can say we're looking at busyness. We're looking at still continuing to establish what it means to be Emperor and Empress, and what that means to your empire, how we're going to push that out this week. I really appreciate you all allowing me an opportunity to tap into your energy to provide you some type of clarity as being your trusted intuitive. I will be here to make sure that I am available to you as Spirit calls for. So we are asking our goddesses, and we're going to get this for the Empress side. We're going to see which ones will come with us this week. Who's with us? Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So we want to take Mother Mary with us on the Empress side, and then we'll get one from the Archangel Michael side as well. If you'll allow me just a moment to grab that. Keep in mind, I do have what do you call that? Meditation music. I use a few different tools to make sure that I stay in a state of mind that is peaceful to me. And so I just want to share those experiences with you, and hopefully along the way I can provide you with some insights and maybe some things that are going on in your life where you can then take that information and go ahead and process it how you see fit. And again, I appreciate you for allowing me to read for you. Hit the like if you want to, share it, subscribe. I only got options. Archangel Michael, he says, explore your options. And there's a prayer here that says, dear God, know that your prayer has been answered. Okay, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me to see, understand, and access all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life purpose. So we will be taking Archangel Michael along with us as well. Okay? Family, you have done the work. It's time to rest. It's time to begin to do those things that you know make you happy. It's time to enjoy life. I know this is a short reading, and I'm going to try to keep them as short as possible because I feel like if I could pound it all in, let you know you're doing good, this is what we focus on, and I see you at the end of the week, no problem. Come back to this reading as often as you need to, because we'll be coming back at the end of the week to try to wrap it up. Again, on Wednesdays, I'll be doing some classes, webinars, and things of that nature that will be available to you. All my information is in the description if you want to get in contact with me. You want to break any of this information down, if any of this resonates with you. If not, then I appreciate you watching. Thank you for the view. If you liked it, please let me know. Y'all have a great one. Love you, family. Later.